Hey guys, Oblivion here, coming at you with a Yosenju deck profile. I know I haven't uploaded it in a while. I've been taking a break as well as college and just life in general. Honestly, this channel has been more towards when I want to do it, and I feel like, I like the channel that way, you know what I mean? Yosenjus have always been one of my favorite decks. I've of course been keeping track of Yu-Gi-Oh! As soon as I saw Torrential and Monster Reborn and Solemn Judgment, I was like, you know what, I gotta fucking try this game out again, right? And so far I've been really enjoying it. Like, the meta has been basically a free-for-all for everything, and that's basically how I like my games to be. I like variations, and of course Yosenju I feel is my most competitive deck. I do own this deck in real life. Here's the deck for you guys. I'm assuming you guys already know what all the cards do. I'm not going to waste your time if you guys just want to completely copy the deck. But if you guys just want to sit here and hear my explanations to the cards, then feel free. Let's just go straight to the deck profile, you guys. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. So of course I'm running the 3,1s, the 3,2s, and the 3,3s. I've seen people drop down comma 2 to 2, which is perfectly fine, but I like the extra comma personally. It's never been a dead draw to me. Plus its attack directly effect is very underlooked when it comes to comma 3, and it's really good. I like comma 2 just because, again, the extra name, and it's just more OTK potential. To give you the quick rundown, this is your compulsory, this is your attack directly, this is when you inflict damage, you search your Yosenju card, and that's basically it. So we're also running 2 Sujik. Now Sujik is one of those cards that I like to play with, playing either 2 or playing 1. Never play 3, please. 2 Sujik for me right now has been working, just because I'm also running a couple of Kaijus, as you guys can see. But Sujik at 1 is also very useful. I like Sujik at 2 because I actually like seeing it in my hand with another Yosenju, because I can beat over things, or I can just have another beater on board. I can make Sujik 2k. It's just very, very, very nice, especially if I have to give him a Kaiju and I have no way of actually removing that Kaiju with Yosenju combo 1. I can always sort of like play around it by boosting Sujik and maybe doing some type of play. So 2 Sujik has been working for me. I personally like it, and I'm also running a small Kaiju engine, which is the 3 Kaijus. These are the 3 Kaijus that I own in real life. Of course, if you guys have a Gameciel or you guys have any Kaijus, honestly, you can run whatever type of Kaijus you want, because the whole point of this, like, the combo is basically to have comma 1 plus another comma and a Kaiju. So you basically give them the Kaiju, whichever one, get rid of their boss monster, get rid of your those annoying pesky cards, then normal summon the commas, use comma 1's effect to give yourself the Kaiju back to your hand. And that's kind of the combo, you know what I mean? And what I personally like to do, a little small combo that I feel is very basic, but still it's a really nice combo to get off, is if I have 2 Kaijus in hand, and I have some commas, I can give them a Kaiju. Like, let's say I give them Humongous or Gameciel, they have small attack, and I can special summon out a Kaiju of myself, like a Thunder King, and I can, use Kaiju comma 1's effect. If I have another comma on the field, bounce back their Kaiju, and I'm stuck with a 3300 beater plus 2 extra commas or 3 extra commas, and I can go for a lot of damage, if not just win the game off of that. And that has won me the games more time than I can say. So off to the spells, you guys. We have the 1 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. I'm glad this card got hit, to be honest. It was a shit show. But in this deck, it doesn't really matter if you draw into 2 Kaijus and you can't use it, because honestly, I wouldn't mind drawing into the 2 Kaijus if it's like mid game, because I can just utilize that to my advantage with comma 1. We're running 1 Book of Moon and 1 Upstart Goblin. Book of Moon is, I'm testing it out. Like I said, I'm just coming back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm testing out every kind of spell that I feel is interesting to me, right? I also know that there's this spell that's basically, well, I'll go over that later. I'm running the 1 Upstart Goblin for consistency purposes. Now that this deck lacks consistency, I just like more, and giving him the extra 1000 life points doesn't really matter when you're pumping out a lot of damage with, attacking with 3300 directly, or going the comma OTK, right? 1 Dark Hole. If you guys have Raigeki, you guys can also maybe drop the Book of Moon for a Raigeki, but I feel like I already have Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, the Dark Hole. I don't feel like I need a 3rd mass removal, but hey, I also don't own Raigeki in real life, so yeah, that's kind of sucks, but oh well. Yeah, so 1 Dark Hole, right? And then for the consistency cards, 3 Tenki, 3 Duality. I'm not running that spell card that's basically, I believe it's almost like a lose 1 turn, but in a spell form. The only reason why I'm not running that card is A, because I haven't gone to my local card dealer, my local card shop, and I haven't I just think it clogs too much background. Like, this is a control deck. You want to be very active with your traps, therefore you don't want to clog up your back row. So yeah, I just would really think that card is kind of bland. I'm already playing lose one turn. Doesn't really matter. For traps, we're running Heavy Storm Duster. We're running 2 of them. Now, I know there's Cosmic Cyclone. I know there's Twin Twister and stuff like that. I personally like Heavy Storm Duster so far. Not only just because it's the fact that it's a trap, you have to set it, and it makes your opponent waste a resource, especially if you're going into Game 2, Game 3. Of course, they're going to know you're running a control deck. You're running a lot of traps. It can be anything. So, with that being said, your opponent, you can kind of play mind games with Heavy Storm Duster, right? 3, Torrential Tribute. This card is amazing in Yosenjus. If you guys don't know, all the Yosenjus bounce back at the end of the fucking turn. So 3 Torrential Tribute is just great for like clearing the board whenever the hell you want to. Again, this is why I'm not really bothered about running another mass swipe like Raigeki. But Torrential Tribute is great just because of that aspect, of course. We're running the 1 Solemn Warning, 2 Solemn Strike, and the 1 Solemn Judgment, which, what the hell, dude? How is this card back? But then again, they made Solemn Strike and it's at 3, right? So I guess it doesn't matter. 3 Drowning Mirror Forces. People are very dumb. Like, honestly, like, it's like, if you're ever facing a Yosenju deck, please just try your best to never attack directly. If you have amassed a really big board or a board that you worked really hard for, just don't. I think Drowning Mirror Force is the best Mirror Force card by far, because Quaking doesn't work on links, and Mirror Force isn't really needed just because, again, you have Torrential Tribute. I think it's the best battle shot for me. I love Drowning Mirror Force. It's great. Please run 3 of them in this deck, right? I'm running 2 Lose One Turn. It's basically the skill drain for the deck. I'm running the 1 Macrocosmos, more disruption, I guess, if I need it, and I'm taking in 1 Yosenju Secret Move. I've always liked this card. It's a pain in the ass to fucking activate it though, unfortunately, but still, I think it's warranted, maybe at least as a 1. If you guys don't even like this card, please, you can feel free to drop any card. I'm basically using this deck as template for myself, because I see myself editing this deck a lot more. So if you guys want to edit the deck to your liking, please. This is just the general, a general template. For the side is complete BS. It's basically just cards that are there for me to remind myself that they're there. Like, people usually overlook Summon Limit. I think Summon Limit is a fine card. Summon Limit, right? I know Bottomless got, unlimited, which is cool. It's pretty cool, I guess. Still though, not really that big a deal to me. Wiretap, I haven't faced that many decks so far, so I don't know if traps are back, but I'm assuming with 3 Bottomless, 3 Torrential Tribute, Solemn Judgment and stuff, I figured like Wiretap wouldn't be that bad, right? But then again, I haven't played enough games in the meta to actually warrant Wiretap. But if that comes the case, I wouldn't mind maybe dropping a Yosenju Secret Move for Wiretap, right? I've also been thinking of Starlight Road. I know, right? What a noob trap. But I'm just thinking about it because, again, Raigeki, Torrential Tributes at 3, Starlight Road, like, doesn't seem that bad, at least for the negation, right? But then again, if I'm like, I'd much rather be running Wiretap than Starlight Road. So I guess I just need to play more games. For the extra deck, really complete BS. You don't even have to worry about it, as long as maybe you have 2 Cowboys for like OTK potential, Chidori, and then maybe the Lightning package. Everything else is basically you're picking your liking. So that's basically it with the deck, you guys. Hopefully you guys let me know. Like I said, I'm still coming back to Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm not going to say I'm the best. I'm not going to say this is the final build. But so far, I'm really enjoying the game. So maybe I'll put up some dual profiles. Maybe I'll put up a video about how my life's going, because I know I've had this channel for a long time. And I deserve it to my watchers, if you guys are still watching. And honestly, I feel like I deserve it to myself. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching so much. You guys are the best. This has been Oblivion. Catch you guys later.